Hello, my name is Lori. And I'm going to tell you a story today about my best friend. She happens to be deaf, and we went to college with one another, and now she has a daughter whose name is Carla. And she grew up to be an interpreter. She graduated from Bethel University, which is in Indiana. She ended up taking a 4-year program, and after graduated with an interpreting degree. If I remember correctly, I met her one time when I was a doctor, or when I went interpreter. I went to a doctor's appointment, and she came up and was like, "How are you, Lori? It's nice to see you," and was all excited. And there was one day she had texted me and inquired what I was doing, and asked if I wanted to go out for coffee. Later, we met up for coffee. I ended up getting a white chocolate mocha, a large. It was delicious. We sat down and decided to chat for a while. Just talking about what's new in life. And since I hadn't seen her since she was really young, I wanted to know what has changed since then. I asked her what was up, and she started to explain that she thought that she was pregnant. She told me that her mom didn't know because she had not told her. I tried to ask if she knew she was pregnant, how exactly, if she had gone to a doctor's office or talked to anybody. And she's like, "No." I asked if she had gone to the doctors, and she informed me that no, she had not yet gone. She then responded by saying she didn't know who the father of the child was either. She had gone to Florida on spring break and was enjoying the company of different people down there. And as some would call it, a one-night stand is what she had. We then discussed if she had gone to a gynecologist and had her genitalia checked out. I have gone since I was 12 years old, explaining to her, and now I'm 50, I go every 3 years. And she said she had not yet gone to the doctor. I had later gone to the doctor inquiring if I had a UTI. And that was all. She asked what a pap smear was, and I explained to her that the doctor takes a small little tool that looks like a little brush on the end. And they insert it into the vaginal canal and take a small specimen and send it to the lab. The reason why they do this is to check for ovarian cancer or cervical cancer, and many other tests. And then they get the results back and send them to you. Typically the specimen comes back normal, but it can come back abnormal. And then the doctor will explain on how to proceed with that. I continue to explain that if she was pregnant, she would have to go every week or every month to the doctor. I inquired if she had insurance, but she explained that because she was a freelance interpreter, she did not have insurance. She later then explained that she was comfortable with me, which is why she had not told her mother. Her mother would be very upset and could quite possibly lash out at her if she had told her that she was pregnant. I advised her to come with me to a women's clinic and that you would have to pay for it. And we decided on going, and I encouraged her to tell her mother. And I thought about telling her mother myself, but I didn't want her pissed off at me either. So we agreed that we would go to the women's clinic first, and then we would tell her mother after. Upon arriving, they did the normal testing and asked her questions and continued on with that. The doctor explained everything that would go on and that they would do a pap smear. And that they were going to check for STIs, because you never know. They did a urine test and it came back healthy. And the urine test also confirmed that she was pregnant. The doctor inquired about who the father was, and she explained that she did not know. She had recently been with 2 men, one on Tuesday and another man on Friday, both one-night stands. I didn't quite know what to say. I wasn't mad or anything, but just a little confused and didn't know how to proceed with it. I told her that she would have to continue on with going to the doctor every week as the pregnancy progresses. And she would have to do the normal testing, such as an ultrasound and such. We later then told her mom that she was pregnant. and she was very upset. The three of us sat down and decided to talk about the pregnancy and everything that has preceded up to that. We explained to her that this was her responsibility and that she can't be sleeping around with people like that. We also gave her options on whether or not she wanted to do an abortion or keep the baby and such. Thank you.